guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be building this Okapi and Nyala habitat for Alphabet Zoo. So as you can see, it kind of backs onto the river. This is the area that the guests can't see, but it also connects to the Nile monitor habitat that we have at the back over there. So let's get to it. Right, so for this build I continued on from the Nile monitor habitat because I wanted it so that you would have to walk through the tunnel to go see both the Nile monitor and the Okapi and Nyala. So I put them together because obviously they can go together, and it just makes the zoo a little bit more interesting rather than having most of the exhibits with only one animal in them. So it also just saves me having to build an extra habitat for them when it would work perfectly. So I wanted to have a restaurant here as well, looking out at the water, and I wanted to have kind of the rule of three kind of viewing areas. So the first viewing area would be this tunnel, and the other viewing areas was going to be this kind of platform here, and then the final viewing area would effectively be from the restaurant, although the guests can't actually see from the restaurant. So just because I didn't want to stress out my Nyalas and Okapis. So a little shout out to the guys on Mrs. T-Rex's Discord who gave some advice on how to finish this building. I don't actually think I recorded the finishing of this building just because the week I was recording this I was not really in a good place mentally, so I was kind of struggling a little bit to actually do stuff and make the videos and that. So I do apologise for the quality of the videos. I've noticed with the Nile monitor they've kind of gone down a little bit down, and same with this one. It's I build most of it, but then the little details I leave out, which I know can be quite frustrating, so I do apologise for that. The next ones are in full, and the next one after this is of course Polar Point. So that's the polar bear habitat, which is obviously going to be quite a big one, and I think all of it is recorded, so we have no issues with that. But yeah, so essentially I was really struggling with this. I had no creativity at the time, and I was really trying to make it different from everything else I'd built. So I decided to kind of go with the kind of New World theme, which is kind of what I did for the bongo habitat. And the bongos, Nyala and Okapi are all kind of, from the same area in Africa. So we essentially was just well, I need to kind of make something different. So I had to go at doing some outlining with rocks, which I've not done before. I'm not sure I like it, but it does sort of create quite a bit of an interesting building anyway. Yeah, I did struggle. I'm going to just be honest, I struggled a lot with this, just trying to get it how I wanted it to look, getting the roof right, and I wanted to have a rock tunnel. I really wanted to have a rock tunnel. I really like having rock tunnels and things. So I thought I'd do this way, so they had a little bit of shelter away from the guests. Obviously, both Nyalas and Okapis are quite shy animals, so they get very, very stressed out. And because I couldn't be bothered dealing with the notifications, I decided, right, let's make this habitat so that the animals are not going to get stressed out. Forgot what I was going to say there, but yeah. So I made a little root fence, which was just used by turning some of the roots up like this, and then just having some kind of posts on either side. So I just kind of liked how this looked, actually. It was quite funky, and it certainly works as a nice fence. This kind of was a bit inspired by Chester Zoo, because Chester Zoo, they have I think two or three okapis there, and you can get very close to them, and they have this indoor habitat which has got all these kind of fake roots going on, and you can view them from inside the habitat, and you view them on the other side of these roots and things. So that's kind of what I was going for here. And this is going to be their little pool, so they've got water inside, and then their habitat will back onto the lake, you see. And the guests can't actually see that side of the lake. So I will show you later on, at the end, just very quickly as well, what I've been doing with the baby elephants, because the baby elephants have been escaping in Alphabet Zoo, and it has been annoying the hell out of me. So I've basically put them all in a pen on the other side of the river now. So I will show you that. Maybe not this video, actually, maybe another video, but we'll see. So yeah, this is just the building of the restaurant. So as I said, I wanted to have a restaurant here just because we were sort of due to have a restaurant here. We've not had any food built on this side of the river yet properly. We've had a few vending machines, but no actual restaurant. So this is like the Okapi and Nyala restaurant. I was really struggling with motivation to actually do this. I was just not in the right headspace really, but I wanted to build and I wanted to record what I was building and show you guys. So it kind of ended up being not amazing. But I think as well, like, it just kind of shows that even if you start something off and it doesn't look great, that you can always go back to things and sort of make it look better as well. Because I did go back to this quite a bit and change some things around. Just generally with the whole habitat and not necessarily just for like the restaurant, just like the whole habitat, I changed things around. Also as well, you can use, like, as you can see, there was a bit of clipping coming through, and I think I used just, some of the African pieces just to kind of cover some of that up as well. And again here, just trying to make it look like it's complete and that it's not just all over the place, which is kind of how I was feeling. I guess I was building how I feel with this. But yeah, I was quite happy with how this turned out actually in the end. It turned out quite nice, and I think it's a nice area for the guests to hang out in. Like, I would love to hang out in this. I feel like this is probably one of the quieter areas of the zoo, just because it takes the guests a while to actually get over here. Which, we've got the rail working, but unfortunately they're just not getting over here. I might have to redo the rail at some point just to try and get the guests so that they're deposited this way and like this side of the river, and then they have to walk back. But we'll have to see what happens. I'm a bit tight for space, to be honest, once everything's been built. So this was just the Arctic roof pieces here, just trying to finish it off and make it all look a bit uniform. I probably, looking back at this, could do with some more just like structural pieces just to try and pad this out a bit more. Also, I didn't build the floor entirely flat, which is why we have those issues. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. A bit of a mess. But to be fair, like, once I'd gone back and maybe done some of the tweaks that I didn't record, I was really happy with how this turned out. Like, sometimes you just gotta keep going back to the same build and keep trying to work it out and get it working how you want it to like be, Again, like, I feel like when the recording of this finished, there was a lot of plants that I didn't record me putting in as well. Yeah, I was just a bit all over the place that week. Obviously, again, like, I record my videos like a couple of weeks in advance as well. So when you're watching this, it's been probably about 2 weeks since I actually built this. But if you want to actually watch me build in real time, I've actually started a Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, it's the Slade97, and I'll put a link down in the description below. I'm kind of going under the name of Slady Gaming at the moment. I'm really enjoying making videos and like streaming as well. So I'm thinking of just taking this a little bit more seriously. And yeah, that's why I started Twitch. So I will leave you guys with the cinematics now. And just bear in mind as well that there's new Planet Zoo videos every Tuesday and Friday. And, subscribe if you want to see more of those. And I'm going to just be working on Alphabet Zoo really at the moment for the time being. There is a few other stuff that I've done as well on my channel. So if you want to see more content and more regular content, please do subscribe and you'll get that basically. So yeah, thanks for tuning in again today, guys. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.